I know a lot of people say fortune is in the follow-up, but quite frankly, when you have a practice that operates like a well-oiled machine, fortune is great, but freedom is even better. Freedom is in the follow-up, my friends. And right now we are to the point to where we are well through learning what leads are and how to use them and how to turn them on. And now we're into the, hey, cool, I've launched some ads, and I guess all I got to do is let this amazing automation do its thing, right? Well, it's not quite right, okay? In fact, after 7 years of doing this and having sent leads to hundreds, literally hundreds of practices, I am always blown away by the spectrum, the vast difference in terms of results. Some people will absolutely crush it, okay? For years, that's been the case. Some people will come in and just, have amazing, amazing, amazing results. But others never even get out of the starting blocks, okay? And that has always just blown me away. And it confounded me for so long, to be completely honest with you. But the good news is, after a long time of studying this and sitting with this exact situation, there's one common thread that every winning practice has. And today, I'm going to share that secret with you. Now, I know we've talked about Dr. Peavy before, but his story is really illustrative of a clinic that almost didn't make it, okay? Because what was interesting about Dr. Peavy, he was getting a lot of leads for about a month and a half. And for about a month and a half, when those leads would come in, no patients were converting. And I know he thought to himself, we did an interview, and he said, man, maybe this is not going to work, okay? But in his situation, his exact situation, it had to work. It was, literally, he spent 30 years building a practice, and because of the pandemic, the thing about put him out. And then one day, he was walking by his front desk, and she was on the phone. He said, is that a lead on the phone? She said, yes. He said, well, can you transfer the call to me? He did a 3-minute consult. The patient showed up the next day and converted with absolute ease. And this one thing changed the way he did it. As far as the tactics, he then modeled that process. But the big question is, why? Why did it make any difference? The person that was on the phone, his front desk, she was following the same script. She was speaking, she was speaking to the person. I'm sure she's very nice. Why did it make such a difference immediately in his practice? To be completely honest with you, I struggled with this, and I have sat with this one problem for years. Then one day, I was listening to a sales training, and they were discussing about how to, succeed in the sales process, why scripts are so important, how to basically take person from a lead and turn them into a customer. And I was listening, and there was this one moment in time where it seemed like the world almost froze for me. Obviously, I'm being a little dramatic here, but there was one quote from that training that changed everything for me. And here is a paraphrased version of it. He said, every sales call has 2 simultaneous conversations, the script being read and the belief behind the words being said. I was blown away. I pulled over to the side of the road. I'm thinking, this is it. There's something here. So I rushed back to my office, and I sat at my desk, and I devoured hours and hours of recorded phone calls. And honestly, it was like a miracle. What I observed was the tone, and I would go to clinics where I'm like, hey, I know these guys do very well. The tone was different. The cadence was different. The intent was unwavering, and their belief was undeniable. You could hear it, okay? And as I sat there and I contemplated, I'm like, man, they're all using the same scripts, okay? It's the same script that you get here in the Daily Marketer script, same script. And so here's what I will say to you. My promise to you is this. Yes, use our tools. Absolutely learn our scripts. They're the same scripts, and they're engineered and designed to help you have the best outcomes. But if you want to spend time on a weekly basis reviewing with your employees, with everybody else, your reviews, your patient success stories, and take the time to transfer your belief in what you do as a doctor to those who work with you. Your results will be amazing. You will be able to teach the unteachable thing, meaning it's hard to train somebody to manipulate with tone, with certainty, to do all those things. And that's not how we're supposed to use those tools. That's not what it's supposed to be like. If you're certain, if you're so sure that something is amazing, say it with your voice. Let the person know. So if you take that approach and you use the tools that we're talking about, you're absolutely positioned to win and your results will be amazing. All right. Hopefully that makes sense to you. It was an incredible, discovery for me, and hopefully it's, illuminating to you as well. Now that we understand that, we have, again, this is the story foundation to understand what we're doing here. Let's take a look at all the tools that we have. Okay. We want to know how to use them and what you're actually going to be doing with them from day to day. So your tools, instruction videos on how to use all of these will follow, obviously, this video, but just to understand what we do have, we have pre-built automation. Every campaign has an attached automation, including text messages, emails, and other automation. Okay, that's already pre-built and there for you. Number 2 is video chat. Patient Stream's app, so you can go into the App Store and search Patient Stream. It allows you to batch and send videos during your day with very little effort. And then number 3, of course, the Daily Marketer Script. This is very important. We want to make sure that our communication is engineered in a way to, really help those people convert from lead into patient. So learning what to say and how to qualify is an essential skill. The good news is we've got that training right here. So your staff, whether they're new hires or they're existing, they can learn right here from us and see a process that is proven to work. All right, quick recap, the secret of success. Hopefully, again, understanding that your level of certainty and belief in your ability to convey and transfer that belief from you to the people that you're helping, if you can see how that is a game changer, then we're well ahead of the game and we're quickly on our way to having awesome results, okay? Build belief and watch your practice grow. Our tools are ready to go, and we're about to give you a nice tour right now. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video.